Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Empowerment with Elizabeth. Today I'm here with my sweet new friend Haley, and she is going to talk to us about being a state title holder and prepping for Miss Teen Volunteer America. So, Haley, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Haley, like you said. I graduated at 16, so kind of crazy to hear. I am currently working at a real estate office and taking classes to get my real estate license.
I love it. Look at you go. That's awesome. So
No.
talk about how you got started in pageantry.
So I started out, so this is my third pageant I competed in so far. I started out when I was a freshman in high school, and I don't remember how I fully got into it. I think my mom and I were just like Googling pageants. So I started out with the Miss Lane County pageant. Very scary because I had no idea the 5 points of the crown. I was kind of very new at that. So it was kind of like a rough draft of a pageant. And then I did my local pageant, which is the Rhododendron Court, and it's only for seniors. And I won Queen Rhododendra, which was really cool. And then this past year, my one of the Lane County directors is doing the Miss Volunteer program now. And so she reached out and she's like, "Hey, I really want you to do this one." And so I was like, "Oh, okay, great." So since I had a title last year, I couldn't do it. I was really focused on volunteering for that title. So I went to watch the lane or the Miss Oregon Volunteer America or Miss Oregon Volunteer pageant. Wow, sorry. Um, last year, and I was like, wow, this is so cool. So then I was able to do it this year.
I love it. I love it. So, talk about what your talent is. That's one of the phases of competition. So, what do you do for your talent? And then, how do you go about selecting a piece, if it's dance or singing, for state and then now for nationals?
So people call me a triple threat because I can act, sing, and dance. So I went to my directors and I was like, what do you want me to do? So I gave them songs, I showed them dances, and they're like, I really like the song that you did for singing. So I did a musical theater song for my state, and I will also be doing the same as well for my nationals talent. And we're going to just spice it up a little bit more for nationals. But basically, I just gave them options and they chose that. And then they also were thinking about colors. So, what would go well? And so I kind of just took their ideas and made it my own, which is pretty cool.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, there's three other phases of competition. So, which of the phases is your favorite? And tell us a little bit about why that phase is your favorite.
I really like the opening number. And the reason why is because all the adrenaline is just starting. So you're kind of just meeting the audience and just seeing the judges, and they're just seeing you on the stage for the first time. So it's really exciting because you're with the other contestants and you're just performing and having a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. And then another part of, being a title holder is having a platform. So tell us what your platform is and what you've been doing with it and what your future plans are.
Yeah, so my platform is Boys and Girls Club. I have been kind of volunteering for Boys and Girls Club for, I want to say, 2 years now. This past fall, I was one of the cheer coaches for the youth cheerleading team for Boys and Girls Club, which was really cool. And then I also am helping out with fundraising events. So they do auctions and different things like that. So I'll go and I'll help sell raffle tickets or just walk around and just be there and representing. And then this fall, I am planning on starting a new program with the middle schoolers for a cheer team, which has not been done yet. So it's kind of a little scary, but I'm excited.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, you just got off of your win. So, talk about why you think that the judges selected you to represent the state.
Oh, goodness. It was a very big surprise that I won. All of the contestants that I competed with, they were really good as well. And we all had the potential of being Miss Oregon Teen Volunteer. But I think it was just my confidence that kind of boosted me up. And I'm a little older than the other girls, so kind of my maturity as well. But yeah, I don't really know, honestly.
I love it. That's totally fair. Okay, out of the serve initiatives, so the serve, like the SERVE, which of
Mhm.
those is your favorite, or which is the one that speaks the most to you, I guess?
I That's a hard one because they all kind of go together. I would have to say volunteering because I like to volunteer a lot. I've been doing it since I was really young, and I'm part of the ambassador program through the Chamber of Commerce, and I just do a bunch of volunteer work, even outside when I don't have my sash and crown on, or even before I decided to do pageants, I was already volunteering. So I want to say volunteering, but you have to be responsible to volunteer, and you are also getting educated while you're volunteering. So it's kind of like everything is combined into one, which is pretty cool. So it's hard to choose fully of what's your favorite.
Yeah, I get that. So you just started prepping, but what has your prep looked like for Miss Teen Volunteer America, and what are you choosing to focus on with that?
So I've been working on the paperwork so far because I've kind of passed the deadline, just because the deadline I think is January 17th or something like that, and our pageant was January 20th. So we're already past due, which everyone knows that, and they're totally
Right.
fine. So it's kind of just getting the paperwork in, and then also finding outfits that you want to wear, and then also working on your talent and just getting ready for meeting the judges and the interview. So it's kind of just working on everything.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy that the deadline's already passed and you're like trying to play catch up. That's so
Yeah.
funny. Um, Final question. If you could give one piece of advice to a first year title holder, what would it be?
I would have to say have fun, because a lot of times it can be very stressful, but it's okay to let loose and be yourself. And a lot of people are going to tell you, oh, you should do this and you should do that. Stay true to yourself. You don't have to take everyone's advice and do it. So just be true to yourself and take the advice that you want to take, and don't take the advice that you want to take.
Yeah, I love that. That's great advice. Well, thank you so much, Haley, for coming on and chatting to us about, your title and your prep for the national pageant that's in just a few months.
Yeah, it's very exciting, and I'm really excited.
Yay. And I will see the rest of you guys on our next episode. Bye, y'all.
Bye.